Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I took a little trip to Joann's today because I hadn't been there in months. I just thought I'd kind of see what was new over there, maybe find some Christmas items. I usually like to do kind of a final round of the big box stores while I'm making my Christmas journals, just to see if they have any cute kind of Christmas decor or things I could kind of add to my journals in addition to some of my vintage things. So I still need to make it over to Hobby Lobby. I saw some really cute, their Christmas sticker collections were really cute. And when I was there last time, I kind of wasn't in sort of a Christmas feeling. So I figured I'd wait and come back when I had more of an idea of how I was going to put some of my journals together. So now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm going to go back and check that out. So I'll probably do another little haul once I get that, once I go visit Hobby Lobby. But anyway, let me start with Joann. So I didn't find a ton of Christmas stuff, but I did end up finding just a lot of different things. So I had seen a lot of people were talking about there was a lot of American craft stuff over there. And I really liked the Paige Evans Adventurous collection and the Benevolent, I forget what it's called. What is it? Oh, sketchbook. Benevolent sketchbook. So I picked up, I was actually going to get two of the mini paper pads, but I ended up just getting the Paige Evans Adventurous paper pad because there was more in this pad that I figured I could use for other things like cards and that type of thing. So this is really cute. I also picked up some 12 by 12 papers that match some of the ones in here that I really liked. So let me just flip through this really quick. Oh, I thought I opened this. Let me try to, let me get this other side open. There we go. So this is called Adventurous, and I'll just do a quick flip here. So it's kind of like a travel theme, but it's really colorful and cute, but there's a ton of florals, and I really like that. So they're one-sided, and there's stripes, florals. So a lot of these I could definitely use as little embellishments on cards. You know, sometimes I like to use paper pads for card backgrounds. I think you get like 2 of each page, it looks like. So, and I like that they're one-sided because I can put them in a journal, and then I can have the other side that's just plain and do something with that too. I like this cloud paper too. This would be really pretty for a background. So I picked that up, and then I also picked up some of the 12 by 12 papers that I like. It was nice they had a whole rack of just single sheets that you could get. So I picked up this one from the Adventurous collection. This is the daisies. These are really cute. And then it's got this really pretty kind of purple grid pattern on the back, which for journals, I really like when it's double-sided with a grid or some kind of a ledger on the back, because then you can have, you know, the one page, you know, you have it folded in half, and then you've got, you know, the pretty flowers in the front, and then you've got on the other side, you've got some places to journal. So that's a great kind of extra thing you get with these types of papers. And then I also got, this is the Benevolent sketchbook paper. And I went through the little mini cardstock pad and just found some of the papers that I really liked in there. And this was one of them. I ended up getting 3 sheets. Because I just thought the colors are so pretty. If I could have wallpaper in my craft room that was this, I would have it, because I just love everything with these colors. And then the other side is so pretty. It's just this really subtle, thin stripe with teal and mint green. So it goes really nicely with the flowers. So those will be really pretty for maybe kind of some homemaker journals or something like that. I thought that would be really nice. And then I got this one here, these orange flowers. I just thought are kind of fun, kind of like a 60s look. So these are really pretty. I saw the other side, and this isn't probably something that I would really use because it's so bright, but I was thinking I could probably turn this into some sort of an envelope and kind of fold it in half, and then maybe make a pocket envelope, something like that. So I'll definitely find something I can do with this. So those are the 12 by 12 sheets. And then I also got from the sketchbook collection, I already opened it up to kind of see what was in there. This is the little ephemera pieces. And it's just kind of a little random collection. It's like your usual ephemera, but it's just so pretty with all the different flowers. So you get some black and white flowers, you get some vellum, like this vellum butterfly is really pretty. Just lots of purples and pinks, extra leaves. I love these ephemera packs just for kind of just grabbing a bunch of them and even mixing them with other vintage pieces. You can make really pretty cluster embellishments with them. So there's just a lot of stuff in here that would be really cute. These little birds are so cute too. I like those. So those will be really fun to work with. And let's see, some stamp sets I found that I thought were interesting. Let's see. Oh, I had a couple other ones over here. So I got two sketchbook ephemera packs because I know I'm going to use a lot of the stuff in here. So I got two of those. And this is a stamp set from Vicky Boutin, and I like this for the little color wheel. I just thought this was adorable. And it's just kind of like a little artistic kind of like dots and brush, kind of like paint splatters and that kind of a thing. So I thought these would be pretty for just little backgrounds, just to kind of make a pretty little collage on a card or something like that. But this is really what I bought the stamp set for. I just thought that was really cute. And then this Bo Bunny Charmed Chronicles. They have a whole collection at Joann's with papers, and I think they have a card kit too. And I just like the stamp set, mainly because of these little kind of frames that sort of have this vintage look to them. And I love the key. And this is called, it doesn't, let's see, does it have no, it doesn't have a name. It's just from the Chronicles collection. But I just like this kind of vintage looking, like the vintage little icons. So I thought that would be really great to use in journals. This is a stamp set from their Park Lane collection. So it's kind of like the Joann's kind of brand of paper crafting supplies. I bought this for the because I love the way this looks, and I have a lot of other stamp sets from different companies that I could mix in with this sentiment. So I have like some jumping animals. So I feel like it would be fun for like an encouragement card or a birthday card or something like that. So I really like this, but some of the other things on here are really cute too. They kind of have a vintage, or not a vintage, like sort of like a retro kind of 80s feel. So I like a lot of these sentiments too. So I feel like you can never have too many different types of sentiments for card making. Also from Park Lane, I picked this up. This is just a bunch of different kind of journaling stamps. And I like to put these on my blank pages in my journals, just maybe in a corner or something cute where somebody can just kind of make a little, jot down a little list, or, you know, make some notations on the calendar. I thought this would be a really good way for, you know, to include that in a journal, like do some stamping on some of the pages with some of these stamps. So I thought this was great. This is great for a planner too. I think that's what it's meant for, but I always see it as how I can use it in a journal. And then this actually was a Christmas item. This is from Hero Arts. This is their Stamp and Cut collections. It's a little, it's called Winter Hearth. So it's got a little fireplace, and I just like the little bricks. I thought those were great. And then different stamps that you can include to put on top of the mantle or something like that. And I really like the Christmas sentiments. They've got that sort of old-fashioned kind of 50s Christmas card look. So I like those, and I just like all the little icons you can put around the fireplace. So I can work a lot with this, I think, with some of the other stamps I have too. I have a lot of furniture stamps, so I feel like I could mix those in with this fireplace, and I think it would look really good on some Christmas cards. And then another Christmas thing I found, I always like to check in the fabric section for different types of fabrics I can use for binding the binding of my journal. So kind of like the back spine. And this I found, I really like this because of the little Santas. So let me just open this up. I thought these little Santas were cute, the little old-fashioned. And So I could use them like, as the on the back spine of some of my hardcover journals. So I thought that would be a fun option. And then I like the light blue polka dots because I do like to do a pink and blue Christmas too. So this would be really pretty for that, or any time of year, because the blue is pretty kind of a neutral look. And then let's see, it's got 5 different ones. So this is pretty too. It's mittens with a little sprig of, like a little pine sprig. And then this one has pine cones. This is really pretty too, with the old-fashioned ornaments. And then this one has cardinals on it, which I love cardinals. So this is really pretty too. And I like the color combinations. They're not super like dark and heavy. They're kind of like light and kind of snowy and fresh looking. So I like those colors here. This was over in the it's like an end cap section of, if you're familiar with Joann's, right by the fabric area. So there was a lot of different options for Christmas, and they still had fall ones too. So those are still available. I also got these were over in, they weren't in the fabric section. They were over, where were they? Kind of like by the beads or something. I don't know. They were kind of at an end cap area too. But they caught my eye because of the yellow and the green. I always like yellow things. It's hard to find like the right color yellow that I like for fabric and things. So I thought this was pretty. This is kind of a buttery yellow with some daisies here. And then this is like a brighter yellow, but it's got some pretty white roses on it. And then of course gingham. I always love to have a lot of gingham. And I was trying to think of, this is a little bit thicker. Sometimes fabric can be a little thin, and you usually have to back it with some sort of like a white piece. But this seems like it's a little bit thicker, but I really like that gingham. And then this is just a pretty little yellow flowers on a white background, which is really nice. And then a bright polka dot yellow, which that's nice and sunny. So I like that one too. And then I got this green one, which actually has some, I think it's like a black one. I'm not sure where the black fits in, but I guess, I don't know. But this is just a black, black with the white roses on it. And then this is green with the white roses. And I love this color green because I was thinking this would be really pretty for Christmas too. So maybe not so much the roses, but this gingham I thought would be really festive for like that, kind of a retro Christmas. So that's really pretty. Has a polka dot too, so that can be kind of a cute combination. And then again, the white background with the little green flower buds here, I thought are pretty too. And then the last thing I picked up, I went over into the ribbon section, so I kind of worked my way around Joann's. I go over to the ribbon and see if there was any Christmas ribbon, but instead I just kind of looked for the colors of Christmas, and I found this is a silver ribbon. This is just the Offray brand, and I liked this because I use a lot of ribbon to kind of finish off the edges of my book spines when I make journals. And this one has a little bit of, I don't know, it says it has a little wire in it, but it's not super bendy or anything, so it's easy to work with. But I like the silver. I thought it's not like a glittery silver. It's just kind of almost like a gray silver. But this is just kind of like a nice neutral, if you need, something for, Christmas. I thought that would be pretty, kind of goes with everything. And then I found this really nice kind of thin ribbon that's like a very small gingham check for red. And I like how thin this is because, again, it can kind of finish off kind of rough edges of anything on the journal spines. So I thought that would be good for my journaling. So, and that's about, one more thing I found. I forgot about this. This was when I was waiting in line to pay. I found this, it kind of caught my eye. This I just got for my craft room because I have a big sink that I used, to wash out my brushes and everything like that. I just have a regular old soap dispenser there, and I just thought this was really pretty, and I thought it would go perfectly in my craft room. So it was kind of on like where you where you go to pay and you wait in line. I was waiting in line for a while, and so I was looking at everything, and they had really cute little different shapes of soap dispensers. They had ones for Christmas and Halloween and everything, but they had this really cute daisy, so I had to pick this up because I thought it would add some happiness to my craft room. So anyway, that is it. That's everything from Joann. So it was fun going over there and kind of seeing what was new. Like I said, I haven't been there in a while. So I am going to be getting started with my journals, and ephemera kits are going in the shop this week. So definitely stay tuned for those. Christmas ephemera kits, I should say. And some more Christmas supplies are going to be trickling in too. So if you make your own journals, you could definitely use these for your own, for whatever you need in your journals. But I'm also going to be working on a couple of hardcover journals and softcover journals that'll be going in the shop. And those will be kind of ready-made. You can add more decorations to them if you want, or you can just use them as is. And so those will be really fun too. I'm excited to get started on making those. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next video.